I had a four-time B2B CMO about a year ago on the podcast, and she said, Steve, she goes, there's only one thing I want to talk about at your podcast. I'm like, okay, well, what's that? She
Hmm.
said, I want to talk about execution, right? Where all good strategy goes to die, right? It's really the execution and putting it into the hands of the teams that execute. High performance teams and those people are what make high performance companies.
Yep.
And so I know it's a big part of this is human behavior. And I'd like to break that down into how do you work with the humans as part of this equation? We keep talking about AI, and I could talk about AI every single podcast. Believe me, I can make it the
Yeah,
central point of every
I'm sure.
podcast, right? But what I love is your focus on the behaviors of the human behaviors. The AI and the strategy, everything that we do is to create better responses, which are the behaviors of the audience that we're trying to influence. And so you talked up front about why judgment matters so
Mm.
much in this.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give you a chance to explain what you meant by that.
Yeah, honestly, I think judgment in the future world, Steve, I think is going to become the competitive advantage for people. We are living in a world where there's no shortage of information. In fact, one of the things I like to say quite often is it's not about what you know, it's what you do with that knowledge. And more importantly, how you use it to help others. In my early career, when I think back, what separated you as a good salesperson was you were the information carrier. The more information you had, that created the point of differentiation. Now everyone's got access to the same information. So what actually becomes the point of differentiation is your ability to be able to interpret that information with good judgment. One of the things that we've got to continue to focus on as leaders is understanding what's going to separate leaders from today for tomorrow is how they interpret data, but more importantly, Steve, how they do it under pressure when the stakes are high and you've got multiple pieces of information. How do you make sure that you're acting in the right way with the right information that you're getting and that the information you're getting is accurate? I think the judgment part is probably going to become one of the biggest competitive advantages in business.